Hey folks, Corey Arnold here at Toyota Beasley. Got another car that you can actually take home with you today. Now there is a customer on the way to look at this vehicle right now. We just pulled it out of the cleanup line, but let me say this, they haven't bought it as of yet, so you literally probably have got a couple of moments to get down here and look at this vehicle, but we did promise to bring videos to you when something hits the ground and available. This is a Toyota Tundra in a two-wheel drive. Now, two-wheel drives get a bad rap because two-wheel drives have the reputation of not towing as much as four-wheel drive. That is not true. That is not true. Two-wheel drives actually tow more. The reason being, a four-wheel drive system weighs more, therefore you have to subtract that weight from an actual vehicle. In most cases, you're looking at anywhere from 200 to 400 pounds. Heavier is what a four-wheel drive weighs, therefore we have to subtract that from the towing. You get better traction with a four-wheel drive, but not better towing, okay? So this truck right here will tow more than its four-wheel drive counterpart right out here on the lot. So, Toyota Tundra, this is the limited trim level in the magnetic gray. We're gonna check this vehicle out and let you see all of it. One thing, you gotta check out the grills. There are a lot of different grill configurations, so we wanted you to see. So now this being the limited, we've actually got a painted grille. Now that's not flat black. If you can get close in there, cameraman, that actually has got gray paint. It really looks good against that gray truck. Down on the bottom here, we've got a black finish right in front of the actual fog lamps right there. All right, good looking vehicle all the way around. All right, now come on the side here. Now this is a 20-inch alloy wheels. 20-inch alloy wheels are actually standard on the limited trim level. All right, so that's the wheel and tire that comes standard. I like the fact that it actually, this actually changes color. So if this were white, this would still be gray. But in this particular case, because it's gray, it actually is the same tone. I kind of like that. I like the contrast, but I also like it where it's the same tone in that gray right there as well. All right. This particular one has actually got the step bar. So check out that black step bar right there. Good looking car. Now this has this soft tech on the inside. I love this pattern in the seat right here. So now notice what we've got. We've actually got white underneath the black soft tech. Now soft tech is just a term. Let me tell you what that actually means. That's a man-made synthetic leather-like material. It actually ages a little better. Leather has to be taken care of. Leather needs to be actually moisturized and different things like that, whereas soft tech tends to actually age a little better. So it looks like leather, feels like leather, but it actually is the soft tech material right here. And most people, you absolutely can't tell the difference at all. Now this truck is really loaded. Look here, you've got a heated steering wheel on this particular one. All right, and also memory seats with 2 positions. Look at this over here on this side. So you've got the memory seat here with position 1 and position 2 right there. No more do you have to fuss when somebody gets inside and actually moves your vehicle that we've got. Check out the mirrors. This one's got blind spot monitoring as well. Now blind spot monitoring, anytime somebody gets in your blind spot, this is actually going to glow a really bright amber orange to let you know that you can't come over. All right, that's a nice feature that we've got. And if you put your signal on, like I do, to let people know what your intentions are, that would flash orange to let you know that you can't come over at that time, okay? All right, now we want to get a good look at the actual sunroof. This particular one has a sunroof as an option. Now, if you get a Crew Max, okay, and you want a sunroof in a limited, the only way to get it is with the panoramic. So this is, notice that both rows, even this back row here, because we're in the back seat right now, you actually can see the sky, but in that front row, that actually opens up to the sky right there. That little sun shield that you're seeing right there, that actually keeps the noise down, all right? So when you're going down the road, it kind of causes that noise to hop over and not come inside. That's a beautiful panoramic sunroof though. Good looking vehicle, kind of adds a nice premium touch to it right here. And also notice right here, you've actually got the back window down on this particular one as well, right there. Cameraman, come around, find my hand right there. All right, right there. So basically, that's a patent that Toyota actually has. This disappears all the way down into the actual bed of the truck. That on a day like today where it's not too hot, not too cold, you just crack the front windows and let this back window down. Just gives you a nice draft that we've got there. I like that that we got there. Good looking. All right, I do want to show you how all the room that you've got underneath these seats, because when you don't get this truck in a hybrid, there is a ton of room. I want you to see how thick that is. That's probably a good, what is that, maybe 8 to 10 inches right there. All right, so I'm gonna let this up and pull this lever, and then I'm gonna pull that, and that's gonna go up, and then it locks into place right there. Look how deep that well is right there. Now, if you get the hybrid vehicle, okay, we're gonna increase. By the way, torque here, you're looking at 479 pounds with the low end foot torque, which is plenty of power. However, if you get the hybrid version, that jumps up to 583 foot-pounds of torque. Now, something kind of weird. You got to know that you got the power, but it doesn't tow anymore. Hybrid trucks don't tow more than the actual gas engine trucks, okay? So when you get that 583 horsepower, it is not for towing. It's so that you can say that you got that much power, but really the towing is not any better. As a matter of fact, in most cases, the gas counterpart will actually tow a little bit more, or rated to tow a little bit more, that we've got there. All right, I love that right there, all of that room in the back. Now, come on, let's look at the back here. One thing we do want to show you, limited and above. It's got to be a limited and above. So a lot of people call back and say, well, I saw that on a video. You got to make sure we're looking at a limited. You've actually got a release right here. Now, watch the idea. My hands are full, okay? I need some help opening my tailgate. So what I'm going to do is use my elbow and hit that button right there and drop that release down right there on that side. Kind of a nice option there. Also, the remote itself has got a tailgate release. All right, another nice option here. Now, fully composite bed. Now, I hear some people getting this covered in an actual bed liner, okay? All right, so bed liner, I get it. I understand if that's what you want for the traction. Now, me, myself, I probably would just put a bed mat here, because as far as the bed itself, that is the construction of it. Now, it has aluminum underneath that, so it's been reinforced with aluminum. But that composite on the top, we've been doing that for years in the Toyota Tacoma. Now, it is a little slick, so what I would do is get a bed mat, but if you want to spend a little more and you want to go up to that bed liner for $699, these trucks actually do come with actual bed liners. You got to get that, though, when you order the truck, okay? So we don't add that here, and most people in town don't want to try to add it to an actual composite bed. So this particular one here, you got to do the bed mat, but if you order one on the way in, it actually can come with the bed liner that we've got there. All right, so underneath right there. By the way, here we've got the 7-pin connector and the 4-pin connector. This one just came off the truck, so we've got it down there to get it washed that we got there, so it'll look a lot better by the time you get here, if you get here before the other customer, that is. All right, come around for me on this side. Get a good look at the truck going down. That is, again, Toyota Tundra in the actual limited model. And this particular one is a 2023 model. I know we've still got some 2022s on the way, but this particular one is a 2023. Guys, let me say this, 2-wheel drive Tundras, I don't have as hard a time with as 4-wheel drive. So for those of you who need that tax break before the end of the year, you know all a vehicle's got to weigh is 6,000 pounds in its gross vehicle weight. Any Tundra is going to qualify for that. So I still got time to get you 2-wheel drive Tundra by the end of the year. 4-wheel drives, unfortunately, with the amount that we've already got on order, we probably can't squeeze one of those in. But 2-wheel drives, as a matter of fact, I have a 2-wheel drive 1794 due here in about 15 days without a home, and that would be your tax break if you need it. All right, come by and see us at Toyota Beasley. All right, this one is available right now. Customer is on the way, but again, if it gets gone, I've got that actual 1794. If you prefer the limited, I'll use that 1794 to trade for you a limited model. Otherwise, let's just talk you into the 1794. You'll get the one even above this one. Thanks so much. I'll let the cameraman get some good views of it, and we'll see you guys later, especially that big 14-inch screen. Standard on the limited model, all right? That is a standard option. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.